Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another video. As you guys know, over the weekend, we lost a Wheel of Fortune icon. The very first host of America's game, Wheel of Fortune, Chuck Woolery, sadly passed away at the age of 83. Chuck was not only the very first host of Wheel of Fortune back in 1975, but Chuck has hosted many other game shows as well, including the 90s version of the dating game, the Fox game show Grade, Love Connection, and everyone's favorite game show that's based on a very important word game, Scrabble. But I simply knew Chuck as the very first host of Wheel of Fortune when he co-hosted it with Susan Stafford back in 1975. And he did that until 1981. When Pat Sajak took over as the host of Wheel of Fortune, and also when Vanna White took over as the co-host. But Chuck was just one amazing guy. Among all the success that he has done, mostly for Wheel, but as well as Lingo that he hosted on the Game Show Network. But he was by far one of the best hosts I've ever known on Scrabble. But for Love Connection, even though Love Connection was not produced at Sony, but it was produced by Warner Brothers, Chuck was just one hell of a guy, and he did appear on some other shows, including let's see what shows that he appeared in. I think he appeared on other shows. I can't remember which ones, but I think he appeared on Card Sharks, and I think he also appeared on Tattletales as well. Yeah, he also appeared on Tattletales as a contestant during Game Show Week. But he also appeared on Hollywood Squares during Game Show Week as well with Tom Bergeron and Peter Marshall. But other than that, Chuck was just one heck of a guy, and sadly over the weekend he passed away at the age of 83. So, Chuck, wherever you may be, man, I know it's a sad loss for your family, but even though you're gone, we still salute you for what you have done, and I know Charlie is welcoming you up and having along with the show's former announcer Jack Clark, as well as Don Pardo and among other game show legends as well, including Bob Barker, Regis Philbin, Richard Dawson, Louis Anderson, and the man who hosted Wheel of Fortune back on April Fool's Day in 1997, the host of Jeopardy that we all know and love, Mr. Alex Trebek. So guys, before we go, please bow your heads and join me in a moment of silence as we honor the legendary host of Wheel of Fortune, the first host of Wheel of Fortune, that is, Chuck Woolery. Thank you. And guys, as he said, Chuck was just one heck of a guy, and I know Wheel of Fortune just won't be the same without him. Love Connection won't be the same without him, as well as Scrabble, and as well as everyone at Fox when he hosted Grade. So again, guys, thank y'all for joining us as we pay tribute to the legendary Chuck Woolery, who passed away over the weekend at the age of 83. We'll see you guys in the next video coming soon, and until then, keep spinning and winning to all you players out there on Wheel of Fortune. And for you, Chuck, rest in peace, my friend. Gone, but never forgotten. And I'm going to say one word. I'm going to say one very important thing. I know Charlie O'Donnell's going to hear me for this, but I'm sure this will pay tribute to his memory. It's Wheel of Fortune. See you in the next video, everyone. And rest in peace, Chuck. Thank you for the memories.